Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. I'm going to be showing you two games here. Two games in the SU-85. Now this is still the stock SU-85 and I would like to point out just how terrible this tank actually is as its stock state. So I spawned in late to the battle here, which is why everyone's sort of glitching around everywhere. But now it's going to start being smoother. So I've now finally loaded into the battle, as you can see, and I start moving, so I didn't quite get up to a good sniping position. But this tank is actually absolutely terrible. These are going to be the first two games I've played in the update, was it 6.10 I think it is, where the tier 5 to 8 I think it is, heavy tanks have got a HP buff amongst a couple of other things. So I come over here and look at this dispersion. Just look at it. Look at this aim time. Look at this dispersion. Look at it. That's fully aimed. And that's Shinobi. I get one shot right into the side of him, and I'm now sitting here waiting. Didn't help that I spawned in late. Shinobi gets a shot into me. That dispersion would have hit him if he hadn't moved, so I think, alright, screw this. I'm going to go over here to where this KV-1 is, because we're losing 3-0 already. And it's been a minute into the battle. The T1 Heavy's getting absolutely wasted up there. He should have gone with our other heavies over here. That Churchill disappears before I can get a shot in, and look at that. That just was not aiming. Luckily I hit him with that shot. And the problem with this gun is that it's an 85mm gun, which has got less alpha than a 75mm at this tier. The 75mm has got 160 average damage. This thing has got 150. So I hit the Churchill. Now I have to do something now. I can't sit at the back of the map and be a sniper. I have to go shotgun people. And so I'm coming in here being an assault tank in an SU-85 which has got 119mm of pen or something on this thing. Actually I think it's not quite as bad as that. I run round the corner, managed to finish off the Churchill. I'm now the last one alive. Come round the corner, T1 Heavy. Bang! Right into his lower glacis as well. I'm having to be a tank destroyer on the front line. Come around the corner, spot the Leo, spot the SU, get into cover. The SU misses. The Leo's coming around to machine gun me. Put a shot into his lower glacis, set him on fire, destroy his transmission. Luckily bounce his shots there. SU's still coming for me. I'm having to come over here. Bang. That Leo should be dead by now. But instead he's not. I'm coming around here trying to get another shot, and then I get finished off by the Leo. I had to go assault gun mode in this tank because it is just so bad. But that game was more the team. That game was more the team sort of fell around me, and it didn't help that I spawned in late to the battle. So that was the first game that I played. 8 shots fired, 6 hits, 6 pens. I actually managed to hit and pen every shot. You know, every shot that I fired actually penned, which is good. Now for the game on dead rail. And oh boy! So I'm thinking I'm going to go to where the mediums normally go, up here and cover the hill. The team starts coming this way, so I go, alright, I guess we're not going over there. Guess we're going over here now. The team then decides to go mid. I'm coming over here thinking, yes, I shall go and support the heavies. The heavy tank is going mid, and no one's going hill. So I was thinking, you can't just chop and change when you feel like it, team. So I'm just going to sit over here instead, wait for people to come around this flank. Of course, I knew no one was going to come around this flank, because they've got no heavy tanks on their team. They've got one. They've got a T14, and he's not going to come over here by himself. He knows he'll get shot at otherwise. So I sit here, and this would normally be a good place for a tank destroyer, okay? But this gun's got 0.41 accuracy with a 5.1 second aim time or something. That shot was never going to hit because the Leo's not showing himself. Now there's a Type T34 up there, and just as I move into a position he moves, so I could have technically got a shot into him, but it's currently 0-0, the score. The KV-1s are getting shot at by everyone. The Stug and the Type T34 are sitting behind that rock, which is fair enough. Type T34, look at that. Shot whizzes right by him. Like a whole county's worth away from him, and I don't know whether he knows I'm here or not, whether he knows someone's shooting at me, but he pops out again ever so slightly. The Electo finishes off the KV-1. Around comes the Type T34. That shot actually hits. That should have done average 200 because this is an 85mm gun, right? No, that's a slightly above average damage roll. The next shot blows off his track after someone else puts a shot into him. And, you know, the Stug's staying in cover. The Type T-34 knows he's being shot at now, so he's not interested in popping out. The T-14's still derping around. I put a shot over there just in case he hides behind the bush and no one sees him until he fires. T-14 I can't shoot because of the building. Scores of 1-1. We've killed their Leo. They've killed our KV-1 though, which is the problem. I put one more shot over there just in case, you know, he might go behind the bush. The B1's getting shot at by, I think it's the T-14 or the Electo. The Stug keeps on getting spotted, but I just don't get shots into him. Look at that. I get one shot in there, injure his loader. So at least we got that going for us. Type T-34, look at this 8 second reload time. It's just... shot goes low. Like, if I had the upgraded gun, which has got .32 dispersion and a better reload time, I could have hit that T-14. Next shot, don't know what happens to it. What the heck was that? It just disappeared from there. And I don't know why. That should have hit. Stug, too low to the ground for me to hit. We're now losing 1-4. And I'm thinking, I've been sitting here and I've done nothing. I've had 2 shots. I've fired 2 shots on target. And if we lose, it's probably going to be my fault, is why I was thinking. Because look, losing 1-4. And I just can't hit anyone because of where I am. The Electo's now moving up to try and hit people. Look at this. Look at that shot. I could have killed off that Electo, and then I reload, too slow for me to hit him again. I should have hit him, and I should have killed him, but I didn't. Look at that. Miss. Complete miss. What is this gun? What is it? And I'm thinking, great, I'm going to have to go assault mode now. And so I think, alrighty then, I'll back it up. And there's no gun depression on this either. The Electo says something in Russian. I managed to spot the Largo. I'm only 220 meters view range on this. It doesn't have very good view range compared to the other people, which has got like 150. Look at that shot. Misses. So I think, alright, screw this. I'm going to have to go tank destroyer mode. I'm going to take out as many people as I can. The Electo's going to be first. Come here, Electo. Drop over the ridge. Shotgun him. Bounce one shot from the T-14. Take a shot from the Largo. Take a shot from the Stug. Coming over here. Too slow to hit him again. Doesn't reload in time. Come over here, right. Stug's down. Snapshot with .41 accuracy. It hits these. It can't hit things at range though. And now I'm sort of dead to the T-14. Bang. Yeah, dead. And I just did nothing that game. It was just a terrible game in this. Look, the funny thing is I was third on the team in that game as well. If I'd hit one more shot on target or 2 more shots on target, I would have been top scorer on that team. We just did not do anything. Neither did their team really, but at least they spread it out. The M7 only did 50, the B1 only got 1 shot on target, KV1 only got 1 shot on target as well. So, but look at that, 17 shots fired and only 6 of them hit and penetrated. That is bad. That is absolutely bad. I managed to damage the fuel tanks on that one shot, one of those 3 shots on the Type T-34, or 2 of which actually did damage. But yeah, it's just... I nearly lost credits because of that game, and it's just... That hit ratio... Where is it? There you go. That hit ratio is not good for a supposed tank destroyer. That is not what you should be looking at. But yes, so that's just 2 terrible games I had in this terrible stock grind of a tank. And no doubt the next 5 games I have in this tank will also be the same. But hey, hopefully when it's got the better gun I should be doing better. But yes, I'll thank you for watching and goodbye.